Welcome to Quilting on the Side, the podcast where we uncover the secrets to turning your passion for quilting into a profitable side hustle.
I'm Tori from the Quilt Patch by Tori.
And I'm Andi from True Blue Quilts. And together, we're your co-hosts on this exciting journey of creativity, entrepreneurship, and all things quilting.
We're here to help you navigate the world of quilt pattern design, course creation, digital marketing, and running an online quilt business. We've been through the ups and downs ourselves, so we know what it takes to make money from your favorite hobby.
That's right, Tori. We're going to share our experiences on how we've grown our businesses while balancing family with other paying work responsibilities. It's not always easy, but it's definitely possible. Welcome to this special episode of Quilting on the Side. We have some fun interviews for you from the floor of QuiltCon, but I want to introduce our sponsor for this episode, which is AccuQuilt. They are having some great deals for National Quilting Month in March, and they're a great option to save time because when you die cut your pieces, you can get to the fun part, which is the sewing, a lot faster. I use the AccuQuilt Go to cut strips, half square triangles, and even applique shapes. You can bring your designs to life and streamline the creative process with AccuQuilt. And you will find a link in the description this podcast to take you right there to shop. And we get a little bit of affiliate income from that, and that helps support the podcast. But we want to dig into the great stuff. What are your thoughts now that it's been a week or so since QuiltCon, Tori?
It still sticks with me how powerful QuiltCon is, like the quilts themselves, the energy in the room. And when you're listening to the interviews, that topic keeps coming up too. They're just excited to be there. There's a lot of energy when we all get together in person. And I think that's a really great, overlapping theme. And it's something that's kind of carried me through over the last couple weeks. I saw all I don't know if I said this before, I may have said it in the wrap up, but there were so many QuiltCon haul videos where they went shopping, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to go shopping. But I came home with ideas and inspiration, and that's been wonderful. What about you, Andi?
Yeah, I agree. Everybody's favorite part was always the people and running into so many friends, the sewing celebrities that you see online, and just all the visual inspiration was very, very cool. So to explain to our listeners, we did a series of rapid fire interviews. And what was the structure of that process, Tori?
So we pulled people to the side, really. Actually, Kina, one of our guest speakers, was right in front of her booth. So you'll hear background noise. You'll hear, it sounds like we're at the show with you or with us. You are with us, which I love that aspect. So it can be a little bit hard to hear at times, but it is really fun to hear the energy in the room. But what I did was I had them introduce themselves, our guests, and then we did a rapid fire question off of cards. So we had a set of cards that Andi made, that Randy came up with some wonderful questions, and they would pull one randomly and they would answer the question live. So they had no preempting. They just said whatever came to mind. And then we asked them to share where you can get a hold of them so you can see these wonderful people that we interviewed.
Yeah, and we are looking forward to hearing from a wide variety of shop owners, pattern designers, just friends we ran into. So please enjoy the rapid fire interviews from QuiltCon 2025. Hi, I'm here with Jessica. So Jessica, tell us about your quilt business.
So I design modern-inspired, sports-inspired quilt patterns.
And that came from?
And I have a very big family background in sports, and it's just something that I really enjoy being around. So I hadn't really seen too many modern sports quilts out there in the market.
Yeah, well, much success. I think that's a great niche for you to be in. So Jessica, tell us about your favorite part of QuiltCon.
My favorite part of QuiltCon has been obviously seeing everybody that I've met before or seen online. And I really enjoyed taking a foundation paper piecing design class last night with Melissa from Quilt All the Things. So,
Oh, that sounds fun.
yes.
I really, really enjoy paper piecing. Okay, so I'm putting you on the spot. Draw your rapid fire question.
Oh boy. Did I bring anything to swap? Didn't. Funny question. I had stickers ready to go, and my 3-year-old woke up with a double ear infection the day I was supposed to leave. So those did not get packed at the last minutes.
Yep.
Next year, I'll get that done.
How fun. Don't feel bad. I had many thoughts over the preceding weeks of getting something done, and nope, just didn't happen. We can exchange smiles.
Perfect. I'll take it.
Tell people where they can find you.
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at Jessica Steele Design. I also have a Facebook page, but it's mostly just Instagram push to Facebook. I don't spend a ton of time there. But my website is jessicasteeledesign.com.
Awesome. Thanks so much for spending time with me. Enjoy the rest of your convention.
Yes, good to see you.
I'm here on the floor with Julie at QuiltCon 2025. So Julie, tell us a little bit about you and your business.
Sure. So I own JCT Quilting, and I make custom t-shirt quilts, and I'm a long armor, but more importantly, I have a YouTube channel and Instagram page where I love to help people make their first t-shirt quilts or make fun, creative, custom t-shirt quilts. So I just like to put a little spin on what a traditional t-shirt quilt might be.
I love that. And me and Julie just met right now, this second. This has been really exciting to find you live on the floor.
This is great.
And I do have a little rapid fire question for you. So go ahead and choose a card.
Person who I am most excited to see. I don't know.
Tell us all of them.
Yeah, all the people. I mean, Verushka would be fun just to spot, right? Like in her quilt.
I spotted her yesterday.
Oh, did you say hi? I think I would just...
No, she started talking to people.
Yeah, I just want to like see her from afar.
I
saw Misty and Natalie Doan.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They were walking around. So,
is it today?
Yes, they're walking around. Yeah, so it's more just like, I don't know if I'll say hi to anybody, but it was great to just see them. And
I did see Maddie from the Badass Quilters, so I'm hoping to kind of get her for an interview. Maybe she'll hear this and then she'll come on our podcast.
Yeah, it's great. And everyone is so friendly and just, so nice and willing to chat. So
the energy here is so nice.
Yes, it's great.
Also, well, thank you, Julie. Can you let us know where we can find you?
Sure. So I'm at JCT Quilting on Instagram and YouTube.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. It's nice to meet you.
I'm here with Amy. Amy, tell me about your business.
My name is Amy Dement, and I have a YouTube channel that is just under my name. And my mission, besides taking over the world one quilter at a time, is to talk about the things that we already know, but we don't talk about. The stories behind quilts, using what you have, stretching your creative boundaries, but really it's about building community.
Yes, that's definitely what we love about quilting, and as a big fan of your channel, you've been doing great things, so I hope you keep it up. What has been the best parts of QuiltCon? What have you been doing and what have you enjoyed the most?
Well, there are all the good things. The market is beautiful.
Over here.
The quilts are amazing,
definitely.
Always. The lectures are just, some of them are really hitting home. But really, it's about the people. It's always about the people. It's about meeting people and sharing their stories and having a chat, talking about what they love about quilts and quilting and just enjoying the community.
Yeah, having that space to come together and seeing everybody's face light up when they see their friends, and it's been really fun. So we're ready for our surprise question. So pick a card.
Eeny, meeny, I'm going to go with this one right in the middle here.
Okay, read it and give us the answer.
Read it and give you an answer. Favorite category at QuiltCon? Oh, and then they're all listed here. It's handwork. It's always handwork. I don't even have to look. It's always handwork. The truth is, I am not a modern quilter. People ask me sometimes, they're like, what kind of quilter are you? I'm like, a capital Q quilter. I like all of it. I will try all of it. Art quilts, traditional, freeform, modern, and I hate that word, but here's where we are. So I'll be cautious about saying that. But I think that the more we know, the more we share, the more tools we have in our toolbox, the better we all are. But it's handwork for me.
That's great. Well, safe travels as you get home to Texas, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
I'm live on the floor again Here at QuiltCon 2025. I'm here with Katie. So Katie, please tell us a little bit about you, a little bit about your background in business and what you're doing right now.
Awesome. Okay. So I am Katie Kasel, Katie Cat 21 on Instagram. And I used to be a long armor. I still do it, but I do it for charity quilts now. And that's kind of become my passion. One of the organizations that I help is Homes for Humanity. And we have Quilts for Costa Rica. And we've had a lot of people involved that have been awesome. We need people to help us put together quilts. We need long armors. We need fabric. We need binding.
All the things.
All the things. So if you have any interest in donating or anything, just please contact me. On Instagram, you can message me at KatieCat21. I also quilt for other organizations when I can, but mostly I like to buy fabric and hang out at QuiltCon and talk with people.
That's amazing. And it's a great cause. Katie, I have a rapid fire question for you. Just
Okay.
choose a card and answer the question. Somehow I can't like fancy.
That's awesome. The person you're most excited to see. Oh my gosh. When I got the QuiltCon list of shops, and I was like, then came June, was here, her first time. There's a lot of first time vendors. And then came June, had a booth, and I am addicted to her kits and her patterns. So I was so excited to come here and see her. But more importantly than buying things and doing things, I was really excited to just reconnect with all the people I've met on social media. Your mom, Darla.
Yes.
She's one of my special ladies that I love.
That's how we know each other.
That's how we know each other. And we met through a swap. And I guess just seeing all the friends that you only see in person in real life once a year has been, I guess, the best part of this whole event.
Well, thank you so much, Katie. One more time, where can people reach out to you?
So if you can email me at caselfamily1@gmail.com, and it's KASEL. Otherwise at KatieCat21, which is KATIEKAT21 Instagram, and we welcome anyone to get in touch with us.
Thank you for talking to me, Katie.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm back here on the floor live at QuiltCon 2025, and I'm here with Trish. Hi. So, Trish, I'd love for you to introduce yourself and tell us about your business.
I am Trish Enloe of Tilted Thimble Quilting. I have been quilting for over 20 years.
Long arm quilting or quilting in general?
I do long arm quilting for others. I have my own quilts as well. I customize. I do a lot of t-shirt quilts. I do custom, edge to edge, all that fun stuff.
Awesome. Okay. What's your favorite kind of quilt to do?
I like modern quilts.
Okay.
Or ones that present design challenges, where you have to really think about what you're going to put in that space.
Oh, I like that. Well, I have a couple of rapid fire questions here, so I want you to go ahead and choose a card. We're going to have you answer a question.
Are you taking any classes? I'm only taking art classes right now.
Okay.
So I am actually a watercolor artist as well.
That's right.
And yes, so I do dabble in other mediums, but I primarily stick in my watercolor area there.
And you are interested in becoming a surface designer?
Yes,
Is that right?
I would love, I've been working on my portfolio for the last 6 months, and so I'm hoping that I will be able to pitch that to some art directors and maybe get a fabric deal or surface pattern design contracts. I don't know. It's open. I'm open for whatever.
I love that. Okay, Trish, if anyone is listening, Trish is looking for some mentorship possibly on how to get started with that. So we have an audience of businesses, so maybe someone can get you in touch with someone. Oh, I love that so much. So where can they find you so they can follow you and see what you're doing?
So I'm on Instagram at the Tilted Thimble, no spaces, or Facebook, and I believe it is the same.
All right, thank you so much for talking to me, Trish.
Thank you for taking your time.
Hey, everybody, meet Laura
Hey,
and your business.
Cactus Crew, scrapbooking and quilting retreats.
Okay, that is very awesome. I have been on a retreat with Laura. She's wonderful. What are you enjoying about QuiltCon?
I love seeing all the fun clothes that people have made.
There are like jumpsuits and
Yes.
flight suits walking around today. It's so fun. What's the wildest outfit that you noticed?
The gentleman wearing the jumpsuit made out of selvages.
Yes, I've seen him a couple times today. That's a lot of fun.
And then there was a lady wearing a dress made out of a log cabin quilt top. That was
I
pretty
didn't
cool.
see the log cabin one. Very interesting. Yes, there are all sorts of fun clothing. So get your question, read it, and give us the answer.
Did you make any quilted attire to wear at QuiltCon?
Very apropos.
The funny thing is I didn't make anything specific to wear here, but I was here last evening for about an hour, and it inspired me to go home and go in my closet and take out my Laurel Birch cat jacket, quilted jacket that I made like probably 20 years ago.
Oh, that's
and
fantastic.
it fits me again.
Yay.
So I had that on all day.
Yeah, Laurel Birch, everybody recognizes that fabric. But you do have a very nice handmade...
Oh, and I have my Cactus Crew Quilters t-shirt on.
Quilters t-shirt, yeah, made with cricket.
Yep, use my cricket and
vinyl stuff. A craft I have not delved into, but it's very intriguing. Maybe someday. There's so many things to try. Well, thanks. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time at QuiltCon. Thanks for talking to us.
Well, sure. Thanks for having me.
So hello, I'm here on the floor at QuiltCon 2025 with Dara.
Dara.
I always say it wrong.
It's all good.
Dara. Thank you. And I'm so excited to interview you, but please tell everyone first who you are and a little bit about your business.
Awesome. Well, I had kind of have a fun take on my business. So I started out as a free motion quilting liberator. So I help women learn how to, or quilters learn how to find their own free motion quilting voice. And now I'm a life coach for quilters. So I help you overcome perfectionism, people pleasing, and all the things that keep us from really loving our life.
And you may recognize her voice. She was on our podcast just earlier last season.
Yeah, I think
Last
so.
season.
Yeah.
So you can go back and watch her episode as well. But Dara, I have a rapid fire question for you.
Amazing.
So we're just going to pick a card here, and I don't...
Okay, I'll just pick one.
All right, so what's your question?
Any moment of unexpected delight. Well, unfortunately, you don't have video of me, but right now I'm wearing a yo-yo quilt that I got from Facebook Marketplace for $40. And it has been so much fun wearing this skirt and just having all the interactions with people here. I'm just loving it. So it's very delightful to have people stop and ask me to take pictures of myself, which has just been really fun.
That's awesome. And it is beautiful and
Well,
colorful.
thank you. I think there's about 800, just under 900, between 800 and 900.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yo-yos.
Yeah, that is great.
Yeah.
All right, so can you tell people where to find you?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram, Dara, Dara _ Tomasson, Tomasson. Come and find me on Instagram, or you can find me on YouTube, where I have a 31-day doodle challenge, and my podcast is on there too.
All right, thank you so much, Dara.
All right, nice to talk to you.
Dara.
Dara.
I said it right the first time.
It's okay.
I'm going to get it.
You're going to get it. I dare you to say it wrong.
Thank you. So hello, we are live on the floor at QuiltCon 2025. I'm here with Kina, and I want to do a rapid fire question with Kina. So Kina, let's first introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your business.
My name is Kina Tangi Dorsey, and the name of my shop is called Kina Quilt Studio, and I sell curated African fabric bundles, fat quarter bundles, pre-cuts, and yardage that is geared towards the quilter's aesthetic.
How is your show going so far?
It's amazing. This is my first time at QuiltCon ever, even as a vendor, but even as just ever. And it's just everything that I've been seeing, and it's so amazing to finally be here and experience it.
That's awesome. Okay, so I have, and for those that can't see it, I have a stack of cards. So I'm going to have Kina pull a card, and she's going to answer one of our questions.
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
Any moment of unexpected delight?
Any moments of unexpected delight? Yes. I'm just going to say that it has been so cool meeting people in person for the first time that I've been friends with online for years. And they come up to you and they say hi, and you notice their face, and it's like you've known them for years. Like I virtually almost attacked someone yesterday. I was like, what? And just the energy and the positive love and creativity in general has just been a wonderful moment.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Kina. And let everyone know where they can find you.
Yes, you can find me online. My website is www.kinaquiltstudio.com. And on social media, I'm on Facebook and Instagram at Kina Quilts.
Thank you, Kina.
Thank you.
I'm back on the floor at QuiltCon 2025 here with Jess. Jess, I'd love for you to introduce yourself and tell us about your business.
Okay, hey, thank you for stopping by. I'm Jess Finn from Paper Pieces. We are located in Paducah, Kentucky, and we manufacture pre-cut paper shapes for English paper piecing.
Excellent. I'm so glad we stopped you and asked if you could be the question and answer.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
So I have a list or little cards here that you just pick one and just to answer the question. And they're really easy.
Okay.
No pressure.
Sometimes people know. Are you taking any classes? Unfortunately, I'm not taking any classes. I wish I could sneak away, but This year I brought something special with me as my 7-month-old baby. So in between booth, I have to sneak away and take care of him. My sister's helping me. She's running around with him. So
That's amazing.
no extra side fun this year, just that.
Actually, we moved. We rented 3 years ago. I brought my 3-year-old. I did. He hid under the table. He had like a little blanket with a book and his little iPad.
Yeah, of course. Gotcha.
And snacks, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, that's what he did.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And would you let us know where they can find more from you?
Yes, it's paperpieces.com, or you can find us on Instagram. It's at paperpiecesepp.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're on the floor at QuiltCon 2025. I'm in the booth with Karlee Porter.
Hi.
And I'd love for you to introduce yourself and tell us about your business.
Okay, great. So my name's Karlee Porter. I am an author, quilter, triple threat, whatever you want to call me. No, I am best known for my free motion quilting technique, graffiti quilting. So it's a free motion, very free flowing, organic, let the wind take you where it needs to take you sort of quilting style. In 2014, I wrote the first book, Graffiti Quilting, and 2024 was the 10-year anniversary. And I wrote an updated book that is 4 times the size and has interactive QR codes built into it. And yeah, I'm a free motion quilting teacher. So my whole purpose in life is helping people be as creative as they can be.
I love your quilts. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
I've been following you online for a long time, and I love what you're doing. I would love to do a rapid fire question with you. Let's go ahead and choose a card.
Okay.
Answer the question.
Favorite cat? I'm not going to be a good one. This is not going to be a good one for me. Can we switch out?
Yeah,
I have not had a chance to even look at the show. So it was about the categories in the
show.
And I'm just uneducated to speak on it. Okay, let's do this. Did you make any quilted attire to wear at QuiltCon? Okay, yes and no. Technically, it's not quilted, but I did make my own clothing, and it is using custom printed fabric from my fabric company called Honest Fabric. So
Is that what you're wearing?
yeah, so I'm rocking palazzo pants today with my signature graffiti quilting print. Tomorrow I'm wearing a skirt that's rainbow graffiti quilting. And then on Sunday I've made a like moody gray and black circle skirt deep V dress that is also graffiti quilting print. So I'm like, yeah,
I think I saw it.
yeah. So I'm like very dipping my toes into garment construction. I'm still really scared and like also learning about like my body shape. I'm a 33-year-old woman who's like just now being like, oh my gosh, I have a rib cage. What can we do with this? So that's been really fun to kind of accentuate my style and learn more about my body through garment construction. So it's kind of fun because for the most of my career, I'm on like the professional end of teaching people, being like an authority figure in terms of like my skills. And now I'm like the student again of just like, how is this 3-dimensional thing going to fit around my waist? It blows my mind still. It's like until the final stitch, I'm like, I don't know how this is going to fit together because it's 3D instead of 2D like a quilt. So
I'm the same way. I cannot do 3D. It intimidates me so much.
It's crazy. So it's been kind of fun to ground me and humble me a little bit and gain a new respect for a different skill set within this beautiful fabric community. So yeah.
It's always great for teachers to keep learning.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Everyone know where to find you.
Yes, you can find me at karleeporter.com or on Instagram, Karlee Porter Design. I'm a little bit on YouTube, but yeah, find me there. You can also find custom printed fabric from my company, honestfabric.com.
What a great discussion. If you enjoyed this episode of Quilting on the Side, please leave us a review on whichever platform you're listening. It can be iTunes, Spotify, or even our YouTube channel.
And hit the subscribe button so you don't miss our next chat. Until then, remember to have fun in your business and do a little quilting on the side.